Caitlin Clark sits out Fever's 2025 preseason opener versus Mystics with left leg injury. Caitlin Clark did not play in the Indiana Fever's preseason opener versus the Washington Mystics on Saturday due to a left leg injury, the team announced shortly before game time. Clark was listed as questionable on the injury report released by the Fever on Friday evening, citing the left leg issue without providing more specifics. When speaking with reporters during Saturday's morning shootaround, Clark said she was experiencing just a little tightness, and a decision would be made on her status during pregame warmups. The 2024 WNBA Rookie of the Year appeared to get through warmups with no issue, but the Fever are likely exercising caution with back-to-back games to begin the preseason. Clark was not in the team's announced starting lineup Saturday. Sydney Colson started at guard alongside Kelsey Mitchell. Clark didn't miss any games last season for the Fever, nor did she sit out any games during her 4 seasons at Iowa. Indiana coach Stephanie White said any decision on Clark will be made with her long-term status in mind. "We got to look at the long term. We got to make sure that we're not putting Caitlin at risk for injury," White told reporters. "It's a long season." Mitchell expressed similar sentiments during Friday's practice, saying younger players needed to take care of themselves with proper recovery when back-to-back games are on the schedule. The Fever are also scheduled to play a preseason exhibition Sunday versus the Brazil national team at Clark's former home at Iowa's Carver Hawkeye Arena. Tip-off for that game is set for 4 p.m. ET and will be televised on ESPN. However, Clark was still engaged in the action from the bench. Late in the first half, after new teammate Sophie Cunningham forced a turnover, Clark excitedly stood up to cheer the effort. Aaliyah Boston then pulled Clark back toward the bench to avoid drawing a technical foul. Clark won Rookie of the Year honors after the Fever selected her No. 1 overall in last year's WNBA draft. She averaged 19.2 points, 8.4 assists, and 5.7 rebounds, while shooting 34% on three-pointers, helping Indiana to its first playoff berth in 8 seasons. Looking to capitalize on that return to the postseason, the Fever signed Colson, guard Dewana Bunner, and forward Natasha Howard, and traded for Cunningham to add playoff experience to a team that had none last season. "Just adding pieces, players that have been in this league, they know what it takes to win," Clark said in February via reporter Scott Agnes. "They know what it takes to get to the finals. They know what it takes to win championships. I think it's exactly what we needed in our locker room." Cunningham scored 21 points with 8 rebounds in the Fever's 79-74 overtime win. She also had words for Mystics rookie Kiki Iriafen after being thrown to the floor while battling for a rebound.